to my channel. If you are new, my name is Michelle and I do teaching and lifestyle videos on my channel, and today I am going to be doing a get ready with me. I have some new products. Hi Dixie! I have some new products to share with you guys that I picked up actually last night. So a few new makeup products. I also have a new hair product to share with you that I have in right now. If you are interested in seeing me get ready, chit chat with you guys, just keep watching. Alright you guys, so let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is just pin my hair back with these hair clips. I love these things. And then I am going to go in with, ooh, that's a little crazy. Then I'm going to go in with this face serum that I made with some essential oils. So I just have it labeled as Glow, and I will share with you guys too what I have in it, but it just really helps your skin. It's an anti-inflammatory and it helps with dryness. It helps with so much. So what I use is lavender in this. I use frankincense and copaiba. I can never pronounce this one. And then in with it I use, is it jojoba oil? I think that's how you pronounce it, but I get that at Trader Joe's, but you can get it at a bunch of different places, probably even on Amazon. And so I like to just take this. That's the first thing I do before my primer and my foundation and everything like that. I just take a little bit of it. Some people just apply it right to the face, but I like to just put a couple drops in my hand, mix that into my hands, and then just apply it to my face to add a little moisture and a little skincare. I just find that it really helps a lot, especially during the winter with my dryness. I get such bad dry skin in the winter time, and then plus it smells so good too, so I like that as well. Alright, so once the Glow Serum is on my skin and it's kind of like soaked in to my skin, I'm going to go in with my primer. The primer that I'm using today is a new product. It is e.l.f. Moisture Lock Primer because, again, I have dry skin in the winter, so I get all of the hydrating type of products during the winter. That is not something I can do during the summertime, but in the wintertime, that's definitely something that I really like to do, is get hydrating products. So it is a little pump, so I'm just going to pump this in my hand and apply it to my face. I sometimes will put moisturizer on before the primer as well, but I just didn't today. I put some on last night, and I also have a little bit of self-tanner on my face. I don't put a lot of self-tanner on my face, but I have a little bit of that as well, so I just wanted to kind of like not put so much on my face today. Alright, so now for foundation. I have been absolutely loving this foundation that I've used for a couple weeks now. It is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion foundation, and this is probably going to be a little too light for me because I did self-tan. Like I said, I self-tanned my body, but like I said, I just did my face a little bit, but still it has to blend with my body, so this is a pump too. So if it's too light, I'll just add a little bronzer. You know, you can always make it work. So you guys will have to tell me how, if you are a teacher, how school is going, if you're surviving this like little stretch. I feel like this is the time that school gets so tough. Just the days seem so long. Like January, February, March are the hardest months for me. They just seem to go on forever. And in Pennsylvania, it has been full on snow. So I'm just so ready for spring. And then I'm just taking a Real Technique sponge and I'm just sponging that foundation into my face. And it's such a hydrating foundation. I absolutely love it. So on Friday we had a 2-hour delay at school, and then we are expected to get like a good amount of snow on Sunday night. So I'm thinking we'll probably have either a 2-hour delay on Monday or a full day off. And I really don't want a full day off because then we go into an in-service day on a Monday after the weekend. And we've already added so many days on to the end of the year. I don't know how your guys' school does it, if you're a teacher or if you're a student, but we have days built in that they take away. So like for Easter break or spring break, like I've never had that. We always just have Good Friday off and that's it. And then it's the weekend and then we go back to work on Monday because of the snow days. And you know, it equals out. Like you're going to have days off during the school year, but it's the same amount of days total. You're gonna, you know, it's gonna equal out. So I don't really get too upset about it. I mean, it's not like you can control it anyway. You can't control Mother Nature and snow. So I just, you know, if I have a day off, I enjoy it. There's nothing you can do about it. So why stress about it? But I know some people get really upset when their summer gets shrunk. And it does stink. But I just feel like it all works out in the end. It all equals out in the end. And sometimes it's really nice to have a break during the school year too, especially like I said, during this time of the school year. Alright, so on to concealer for under my eyes, and I highlight my face a little with concealer as well. So this is a new product too. It is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I heard that this is kind of like a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape, which I've had that before, but I've been trying to like only buy drugstore products just to save money. And so if this is a dupe, I'm all about it. So the applicator looks almost identical, honestly, to the Shape Tape one. It kind of so does the packaging. But I'm just going to apply this to under my eyes because I always have dark circles, I feel like. No matter how much sleep I get, I always have dark circles. And I bring it down a little bit on my cheek, but not a ton. The consistency feels like the Shape Tape too. Meaning it's like, boom, concealing. I put a little bit in between my eyebrows because I always feel like I have a dark spot there. I don't know. And then I go down the bridge of my nose to contour a little. Like that. And then I look crazy. But it all works out when you blend it. Okay, yeah, so this concealer is really, really nice. And it does really remind me of the Shape Tape one. So a little bit ago, I did a poll on Instagram. I do put a little concealer on my eyelid too. Just how I like prime my eyelids. Side note. Anyway, I did a little poll on Instagram and I did a little poll on YouTube to see if you guys would be interested in me doing like an email list. I'm thinking weekly, maybe bi-weekly if I get like crazy busy because I am a full-time teacher, but I would prefer to do it weekly. And the response was amazing. So I'm so excited to tell you guys that I did put an email together, like a freebie and a welcome email, and it's ready to go. It's ready for you guys to sign up for it. So when you sign up, you will get a freebie just for signing up. And then in every email, I will do a freebie as well. And the freebie could be a resource. It could be like a printable art. It could be wallpaper. More times, it's probably going to be more of the creative, like digital art and things like that. Like the one that you get for signing up is a design I did actually for a sticker decal. But then what I did was I changed the dimensions of it, and then that way you can have it as a wallpaper or you could print it out and frame it as digital art. But it says Radiate Positivity and it's so stinking cute. So you will get that if you sign up for my email list, just as like a thank you and a welcome. And then, like I said, every email you'll get another little freebie as well. So I'm totally pumped to start this. Thank you guys for your support and for giving me that feedback on those polls. And I will leave a link down below where you can sign up for the email list to get started with it. Basically, I'm doing it because it's just another way for me to connect with you guys, and it's also a way outside of Instagram and YouTube that's kind of like my own little entity and my own little thing. And I just think it's gonna be fun to kind of connect on like a different level, to just chat with you guys more and connect more. So yeah, definitely if you are interested in getting emails from me, the link will be right down below. Alright, on to brows next. So for brows, sometimes I use a pencil, but recently I have been going back to my go-to, which is this like gel. It's an e.l.f. product. It's like a eyebrow gel, and I don't think it has the shade on it. Oh, it does. Medium brown. You can see like there is so much still in there, and I have had this forever, and then I just use one of these little brushes. I think this is a Real Techniques brush, but I just use that. And I'm probably going to fast forward this part because eyebrows take me a long time. And it's also hard for me to like focus on looking at the camera or being in frame, so I will try my best. I feel like brows were extra hard today for some reason. I don't know why, but it was a struggle. It was a real struggle. Okay, now it's time to add some color back to this face with some bronzer. The bronzer that I have always loved, you can tell because I'm totally hitting pan on it, is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and I love this bronzer so much. I love even how it smells. It smells amazing. Alright, bronzed up and ready to move on to blush, which blush is a brand new product too, which I'm pumped about. So you guys will have to tell me if you know anything about Morphe. I mean, I've known the brand for a very long time, and I know Jaclyn Hill, if you watch her, she has always loved Morphe and has a palette out right now. But anyway, so I was at Ulta, and they are rearranging all of their makeup, and if you've been in Ulta before, you know that they have one section that is high-end and one section that is drugstore, and they are redoing their entire drugstore section. And when I walked in, Morphe was in the drugstore section, which one, I don't remember really seeing Morphe at Ulta, and two, yeah, because I think it was at Sephora before. I don't know. Anyway, and two, I always thought Morphe was a high-end company. So I've never really dove into their products because I just always assumed they were high-end for some reason. So either I'm completely wrong, or they have switched over now to the drugstore. I don't really know. Anyway, so this is the Warm Master Blush palette by Morphe. So here's the box that it comes in, and then I'm going to take it out. I did swatch a couple of these last night when I got it. I couldn't resist. So this is what the palette looks like. Look at those fingerprints. Oh, I hate that. It was beautiful and fingerprintless when I first opened it last night. And then here are the blushes. They are so pretty. So you have 1, 2, 3 kind of shimmer shades, and then you have 4, 5 of the matte blushes, and the ones that really caught my eye, because I've usually gravitated more towards the pinks, but these 3 for summer, like, I thought they'd be so pretty. This is for fall too. I might dive into this one today just for fun. But they're crazy pigmented. You barely need to touch your brush. Like, I barely touched my brush in this last night, and it's highly pigmented. Alright, so I think I am going to use that orangey shade and test that one out. Just a little bit. Naturally, the most frustrating thing just happened, and my camera shut off, and I have no idea why. So I need to catch you guys up to speed on the products that I have used, because I literally just finished my face, and I saw that my camera stopped recording. So we're just going to keep rolling along, but I'm just going to catch you up. I believe I was at blush, which I really like this blush. It did turn out really nice. It is very pigmented, like I said, so I do like it. And then I went in and I used highlighter. I used this Makeup Revolution highlighter from, I think it's called Soph X, but it's very, very pretty. And I used these two, which are, if you don't like glittery ones, they're very glittery, but I like that. I love a good highlighter. You can see it right here. I feel like you can never glow enough. I seriously love highlighters so much. So after that, Then I went in and I started my eyes. And if you've seen any of my videos where I've done makeup before, I use the same palette. It's the Tarteist Pro palette. I love it so much. And I usually go in with just these 3 unless I'm doing like an actual eye look for a special event or something. I'll dive into the other ones. But on a daily basis, I will use this one as kind of like right in my crease. I will put this orangey one more on the edge of my eyelid, and then I will blend everything with that kind of like lightest color there. And then I will put one of these kind of shimmer shades right on the eyelid. It kind of just makes it have more dimension to it. The art teacher in me talking with dimension, but I think that's also why I love makeup, is because I am an art teacher, an artist, artsy, and I feel like makeup is just like art for your face. So anyway, that is the eyeshadows that I use. And on a daily basis where I'm really trying to save time, I will just put my bronzer, like literally the bronzer that I use for my cheek, I will put it on my eyelid, and that's really it. I don't go crazy for my eyes. Oh, I forgot, put highlighter right in the corners of my eyes. I just brightens up the eye really nicely. I always do that. Yeah, and then for lips, I used this Maybelline Superstay 24 color. Love this. I have been falling in love with these. I want to get more colors of them. But one side is like a gloss that dries down to a matte finish or a satin finish, and then the other side is a like clear chapstick kind of consistency, and it makes it so it does not transfer, or it transfers very little, and I guess that's the part that like makes it be 24 hours. And then also I forgot my mascara. My mascara is a new product, and it is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. This I'm very, very impressed with. I really did like it. I do have semi-long lashes already, but they turned out really nice. So I'm excited to get this product and use it now, because I do think they turned out pretty good. Alright, and then the only thing that I didn't do yet after my camera shut off was I did not set my face, and I have been loving this Makeup Revolution hydrating and plumping makeup fixing spray, but it's actually called, I don't know this word, hyaluronic fix. How about I just show it to you? It is a really nice setting spray. I also showed this in the Ulta haul that I did, and I still don't know what plumping setting spray is all about, but you know what? I like it. I feel like it keeps my makeup where it's supposed to be, and that's its job. Alright guys, so that is my makeup for today. I would say on an everyday basis, like if I'm going to work, I do all of this, but with a lot less effort and a lot less time. I kind of just do basic, like I don't take as much time to do my blush or my highlight or anything like that, but I do use all of these products. I just do it in a more simple way, if that makes sense. So, and like I said, for my eyes, I would just like throw on a bronzer instead of maybe pulling out the eyeshadow palette, because I want to try to get ready as quickly as I can in the morning. That's always my goal. So yes, I do like most of these products, but I just don't go all out, if that makes sense. So I am now moving on to my hair, and then I will show you my outfit, and that will end this get ready with me. So this little orange fluff is my kitten. He's here with me. I wonder if I can grab him. Come here, Remy. Ooh. Hi. If you haven't met Remy yet, he is our youngest kitten, and he is so sweet. Big personality. He wants down. For hair, I'm doing something new today. I've mentioned before that I've been interested in getting back into clip-in hair extensions since I kind of trimmed my hair. My hair was pretty damaged, and so I just trimmed off a good chunk of it because I want it to be able to grow and get healthier. And since I did that, I've just missed long hair. I've always also wanted really long hair, and I haven't been able to grow it out lately, I think because it is damaged. Anyway, this all brings me to that I've been trying out different hair extensions. I've tried clip-ins before from another company. I did really like them, but I want to try out different companies too, and I have a wedding coming up, and I want to have clip-in hair extensions for that. I've thought about getting permanent hair extensions, but honestly, after researching it a ton, the maintenance on permanent hair extensions, even just tape-ins, it's a lot. I'm a very active person in the sense that I go kayaking and hiking and all this stuff, and I don't want to deal with the maintenance of hair extensions long-term, like 24/7. So clip-ins are really good because you can clip them in the morning, take them out. You don't have to worry about sleeping on them or having to braid your hair at night or whatever. You don't have to worry about how hard it is to wash them in your hair. You just take them out before you shower, and they also hold a curl really long. So you're not like constantly washing them and things like that, and they last pretty long because of that too. Now, ironically enough, I've been looking around at hair extensions, and then a company actually reached out to me and wanted me to review their hair extensions, and I was like, well, this is perfect because I'm already looking around for hair extensions. The company is IRRESISTIBLEME, and this is like their packaging box that came. I do think that first impression, their hair extensions were really beautiful. Now, I will say that the color range for IRRESISTIBLEME, I didn't feel like I had a color that worked perfectly, and that happens often. That's gonna happen for most people. So there's a couple of things you could do. You could get a lighter color, and you could dye it either at a salon or at home, and that is what I did because the darker brown just looked too warm for my hair. And the great thing about clip-in extensions is they are blendable. They're so easily to blend into your own hair, and when you curl them, usually you can't tell the difference of your hair and the hair extensions. But if it's a completely different color, you're going to notice that. So I got a lighter color. I will show you like what the actual color it came with because I did not dye all of them. But I got the lighter color because you want to be able to dye them darker, but you don't want to dye them lighter. That will damage it. So this is the original non-touched hair by dye or anything. It is so smooth and so silky. You can see the clips right here as well. They just clip out and clip back in. And it is really good quality. Like, I feel like the hair is shiny and it looks really healthy and really good. These are all 100% human remedy hair, and you can definitely tell. I mean, it's beautiful hair. So what I did was I just recently dyed these to be a little bit darker. I feel like they are still a little lighter, I'm not gonna lie, but hopefully I can blend them out. We'll see today. Alright, so the first thing that I am doing is just parting my hair. I'm taking a big chunk up top and clipping it out of the way. So what I like to do is tease my hair as well, and I just use a teasing comb like this, and I just tease it up, clip it in like that, and then I also tease above the clips too to make sure that you can't see the hair wefts that I'm putting in. And then you just clip it in as close as you can to like the little part that you made when you lifted up your hair with the clip. And then you literally just keep doing that, going up. You just change the width of the weft. So like if I did a 2, I'll probably go now to a 3, maybe the 4. And then they also have these little pieces like that. That's a 1 and a 2. And I like to put the 1s on the side, but whatever you do, you just don't want to go above your eyebrow. And I actually kind of do more of like, I don't try to go above my eye or the top of my ear as much as I can, just because I do have thin hair, and I'm always worried that it's going to show just because of my thin hair. And then I'll show you guys, but I like really tease it up too to hide them. Alright, all the hair is in, and I tease the top of my head to conceal all of the extensions if you tease it, and if you don't put your extensions higher than, like I said, like your eyebrows or your eyes, it really won't show. And if you're nervous, like let's say it's going to be a windy day or whatever, you can just take your hair and braid it to the side or put it in a ponytail, and then it will really conceal them. I like hair extensions too for like braiding my hair to the side and things like that, where I just simply don't have enough hair to do that kind of stuff. I've always liked to play around with this kind of stuff, different clothes, different makeup, different like hair kind of things like that. I just think it's fun. It's definitely not something that I think is for everybody, but if you just want to have fun with it, if you have a special event coming up, like, I do suggest them. They are good quality. They blended really well. I am going to go now and curl my hair because I feel like hair extensions look the best when they are curled, and I use the Dry Bar, what is this called? Wrap Party. Dry Bar Wrap Party. It's just so easy to use. So I'm going to do that, get dressed, and then I will close out this Get Ready With Me. Alright, you guys, so this is the hair once it is curled. I do really like it. I just think I probably only need 18 inches. It's just a lot. For those of you who actually have hair this long, wow. I do really like it though. It's fun. It's just something fun to play around with, honestly. So I did get dressed. I'm just wearing jeans from Old Navy, but I wanted to share with you guys this I got from a store online. Actually, my mom got it for me for Christmas, but I will link it down below. It says, "Plant these, save the bees." I think it's super cute. And then for my earrings, I have on these like colorful little hoops. I think I got these from Target. My jewelry on my wrists, this is what I usually always wear, but I have 2 mantra bands on, and then these 2 dangly ones that I got from Target. One just has like little shiny designs on it, and the other one is a star. And I think that's it. Pretty simple. Just running errands today. So thank you guys for watching my Get Ready With Me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know down below. If you're interested in trying out the Irresistible Me hair extensions, I do have a coupon code for you guys, so I will just put it right here, and I will also link their website and put the coupon code below as well if you are interested, because it's 20% off, which is awesome. Who doesn't love saving money? So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!